South African authorities have reported an outbreak of African swine fever in the Northern Cape province. Infected pigs were moved from the Kimberley area to the town of Springbok. Provincial veterinary services are investigating and control measures have been put in place. Angelo Coppola has more.
African swine fever is deadly when it comes to pigs, but has absolutely no health impact on humans. That's according to the Pork Producers Association.
The African swine fever virus is pretty resistant to the environment, but it needs to be in a moist environment. So if there are feces from infected pigs, it'll survive for many days in infected feces, blood, any other fluids, liquids and so on, it'll survive. But we don't readily get it out of the soil. You can't really get it out of soil. So if it's in a warm environment and in a liquid environment, it can survive in the environment for a long time. So we've had a few outbreaks in the Northern Cape area in the last 8 to 12 months. And normally we've been able to contain it onto 1 or 2 properties, so it is simmering a little bit. Obviously there's a source of infection, we're still trying to find it, and unfortunately it's affecting mainly semi-commercial informal farmers, because it is, as I told you, you need close contact between pigs that are infected to transmit the disease to uninfected pigs.
There's a significant difference between the commercial and informal pig farming sectors.
On big commercial farms where there's very good biosecurity fences, they don't feed swell obviously, and they also make sure that that people who come onto the farm go through a showering procedure. It is highly unlikely that we'll get it on a commercial farm.
Some concerns have been raised about the export market, which is mainly focused on the SADC area. That market shouldn't be affected, says Evans, provided SADC buyers are buying from commercial pig farmers using registered abattoirs. They can't give the same assurances if pigs are bought from informal farmers.
Our neighbours know that from commercial farms, most of our commercial farms are compartmentalised, so it is compartments are biosecure premises, and it is under the government control, under state vet control, so they audit it and make sure that all the biosecurity measures are in place, and using that we can give assurances to our neighbours that if you buy pigs that have come out of a compartment, they're going to be ASF free.
African swine fever occurs in all South Africa's neighbouring countries. Warthogs are the common carrier of the disease. It's carried by a soft tick, but they are immune to it.
We have big commercial farms in areas where there are infected warthogs, but once again, that compartment system I was telling you about, plus the very good biosecurity in those farms, mean that those commercial farms don't break with ASF.
Outbreaks occur in South Africa and in neighbouring countries, and most often are contained. Experts say that minimizing the outbreaks is all about sharing information and creating awareness about how the disease spreads. I'm Angelo Coppola for CGTN in Johannesburg, South Africa.